It's time for our late game snap judgments from Week 10. And Eric, we had our first tie in 4 years. 49ers 24, Rams 24. Luckily, Donovan McNabb wasn't out there. It seemed like everyone knew the rules, knew the game would end in a tie. The Rams pulled out all the stops in this one. 2 fake punts for first downs, but they just beat themselves up with penalties, had multiple opportunities to win this game. The Niners also had a chance to win, but David Akers missed a field goal. When you look at this game, is this a panic mode for the 49ers, and what does it say about the St. Louis Rams?
Well, I think for the Rams, it's got to feel like a loss. They knock out the starting quarterback, Alex Smith. They take their lead by playing the 49ers game, punching them in the mouth, playing physical football. Like you said, the special teams plays that they cooked up during the bye, very well prepared for this contest, not above them mentally, physically, or otherwise. And then they get to overtime, the 2 procedure penalties to just really kill them. One negating the long play from Amendola, the other one wiping a field goal off the board that would have been the game winner. So to me, this feels like more of a loss for the Rams and just a little bit of a wake-up call for the Niners.
And you're right, the Niners did lose Alex Smith, and Colin Kaepernick, but we've seen this before from this team where sometimes they look like the best team in the NFL, and then there's some days, like when the Giants came there, when they played the Vikings, that they just don't look very good. So clearly some Jekyll and Hyde going on there with San Francisco. Then we go to your division, the NFC East. Quite the division there.
Yeah, at least.
Cowboys, Eagles. Cowboys win 38-23, a battle of 2 teams, head coaches on the hot seat, owners frustrated, fans frustrated. Cowboys knock out Michael Vick, and they give Philly the knockout punch. Nick Foles a tough time in his first outing. When you look at this game, obviously a lot of things going wrong for both these teams. What was your reaction to it?
No, the Cowboys sort of stayed in the race for the big fourth quarter. They had a 21-point swing there in 3 minutes where they really kind of blitzed the Eagles and took hold of that game. But it was ugly from the start. Both teams will look back at the tape and see all the mistakes they made. There's no question about it. These things have to be cleaned up. The Cowboys have a chance. They've got the Browns next week, can get to 500. And with the Giants getting set back as well, look, this division is not sold yet, and somebody's going to win this division. Somebody's going to either be 8-8 or 9-7, maybe 10-6, and win the NFC East and get into the playoffs. They're not going to be a good team, but they will get that postseason trip.
And speaking of ugly, the New York Jets is how we end this one. The Jets travel to Seattle, coming off a bye week, the biggest game of the season for the Jets by far, and they don't score any offensive points. Lose 28-7 to the Seattle Seahawks. Seahawks continue to be dominant at home. They're undefeated. Russell Wilson, a big game. Golden Tate showing off his arm strength in that one. But the Jets just continue to be a disaster on the offensive side of the ball.
Absolutely. And anytime the Jets lose, it's going to be about them first, especially in spectacular fashion like they did. Nothing happening for them on either side of the ball, really. The defense let up a share of plays as well. But the Seahawks, as you mentioned, kind of sneaking up in this picture with the Niners and Rams tying. All of a sudden, you've got to consider them in the mix out west. They've obviously got to go out there and beat the 49ers in the game back in Seattle. But this is a game that kind of opens up some possibilities for them. That defense, that run game, Russell Wilson's starting to get it. Boy, that's a scary team, especially playing in Seattle.
And we've already seen them beat the Patriots, beat the Packers this year. This Seattle Seahawks team, certainly the best team of the 3 games playing in the late afternoon, although not a whole lot of competition in these late games. Those are some of our snap judgments from Week 10. To see our snap judgments from the earlier games, be sure to head to our YouTube page and check out our website, ProFootballWeekly.com.